We really boxing. Who wanted the baddest? Let's see.
Oh, we boxing? Yeah, we boxing. I need that belt like it ain't no other option. So we punching and weaving and blocking. Defeat ain't an option. Let them know. Shoot a video, put it on BVO. Let them know. Every time I punch, it's a heavy blow. BVO, bound to hit like bricks cause it was set in stone. Let them know. I ain't getting body, but I'ma hit this flow. Yeah, way more than a show. This is BVO.
What's up, y'all? What's happening, man? What's happening? Hump Day Wednesday. We in the middle of the work week, man. And we getting close to the weekend. I love getting close to the weekend. That means that the work week is over. Quick to get paid and be broke again. Y'all know what time it is. It's around holiday season for the people who like to celebrate the holidays and what have you. So, you want to double up on that money because you got your loved ones that you need to take care of for the holidays. People out there, they got, one wife, a girlfriend, and about 2 or 3 mistresses they got to, look out for, and vice versa. So get your grind on. Don't miss no money. The money is there for you. Make sure you make the money. Don't make the money. Don't let the money make you. Make the money. Don't make the money make you. That's one problem that a lot of our people struggle with because they so high up on money and how much money they got, how much they can spend, when actually the value of the dollar, people, is not as valuable as it used to be. It's not as viable as it used to be. And I'm gonna hit y'all to something real quick. The longer that they keep on, the more they keep printing up money, guess what? The less of the value comes down on it. Go ahead. You good? Oh, damn, it's hot, bro. You gotta watch that thing. Yeah, but they keep printing up money so that the value of it actually goes down. That's what inflation means. That's what inflation means. But make your money, man, and don't let the money make you. Don't miss no work for nobody. Whatever you're going through something. And especially if it's like, because of a relationship or something, you broke up with your boyfriend, you broke up with your girlfriend, and you all just, oh my God, I can't sleep. I can't sleep. I'm losing sleep. I can't stop thinking about it, even though she gets on my nerves and she broke my heart. I'm sick. I'm not going to work. Listen, you don't let no man or no woman get you riled up in your feelings about something that they did or done, period, and you miss your money, you miss your job, you don't go to work, or even gets to a point where you not even at your job no more. You actually quit your job or you got fired. Man, ain't nobody gonna keep more coming between me and my money. I got bills to pay. Got bills to pay, and things to do. I ain't got time for that, so I gotta work. You know what I mean? I gotta work. So, unfortunately, I'm not one of the fortunate ones that can afford to miss work. But I'm not letting nobody mess up my money. And not at all, not at all, not at all. I could be pissed off to the 8th alarm. I'm not letting that stop my money. So you don't let nobody that you dealing with, you don't let no kuracha, some little ding come between you and your finances. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, but it's holiday time, it's getting around that season. So, you want to save up, start saving up now, or even start shopping now. There's people that's already them bought holiday gifts already. I know people every year they actually start basically right after school. When school comes in, they actually start shopping. Like I was actually at someone's house and I done already seen some presents that they got, and then them things would be wrapped before Thanksgiving get around. So yeah, it's good to jump on it early. The earlier the better. Some people like to sit around and wait until Black Friday and this, that, and the other. But to each his own. But make sure you make your money and make your money. But how's everybody feeling, man? Hump Day Wednesday, coffee, donuts for grown-ups. You are family. You is no stranger. So you come in and you make your own stuff for yourself. Everything is fresh and premium. Brought to you by TWT and JBT. We bring you the best, the best, the best. But man, hey, I do have a few things to talk about today. So we're going to get into today's show. A few different things. So it won't just be about one single topic. So I'm going to try to do each topic, maybe 20 minutes each or something like that. But I got a few things to talk about. The first thing I want to get into, y'all know I'm a music person. I love talking music. I miss talking music on an everyday basis because I used to actually talk about music every day, like we talk about boxing. I used to be in places where you just gonna see people who's talking about music, and I miss talking about it. And we love music because music go hand in hand with sports. And I was just listening to an interesting interview yesterday. I was listening to my man Willie D. Shout out Willie D for the legendary Ghetto Boys. I was listening to Willie D, and Willie D had Yo-Yo on there. Y'all know Yo-Yo? Yo-Yo, the female rapper. All right, y'all know about Yo-Yo. If you know the Martin Lawrence show, y'all know the Martin show. Y'all know Sinead best friend, Kilolo. Remember Kilolo? Yeah, that's homegirl Yo-Yo. You can't play with my Yo-Yo. You know, so who is pretty dope person. I met Yo-Yo back in a few times, back in like the late 80s, early 90s, met her a couple times. Very dope person. But anyway, Willie D was interviewing Yo-Yo yesterday, and he was asking about, you know, a few topics that's going on in the world. And they was talking about music, like I said, which I love to talk about. They was talking about music, and of course, by her being a former female rapper, female MC, of course, he asked her about the about today's rap or hip hop, whatever way you like to title it. And far as when it comes to the female rappers and artists of now compared to the females and rap artists of yesteryears. And this is one of the first topics I want to talk about because women MCs, okay, women MCs or women rap artists, now they getting the notoriety, they getting a lot of notoriety now. But back in, you know, the 80s, things like that, even though you had some artists and some groups that was around for as females back in the 80s, there still wasn't enough of them. There was enough of them, but it wasn't enough of them that was good enough or that could compete with the fellas and stuff like that. So you had a few that was able to compete with a male-dominated music genre. And of course, you know, being from the old school, we already know we do it now as parents. You know, we parents now, in the way that our parents and grandparents used to talk to us and question us why we listen to, you know, rap music, which is our music. It was created for the youth, you know, for us and whatever like that. And of course, a lot of the adults, they didn't like, you know, what they done listen to that music. That's music is bad. You know, in every genre, always criticizing the younger genre about their music. So, of course, back then, you know, our parents and grandparents doing the same thing to us, which we do so much right now today because we're parents and grandparents and so forth. But like I said, the women, they really had to work for it. You know what I mean? They really had to work for it to get to where they wanted to go. They really had to work for it. And they had to work for it. And you had a few that actually held their own in a male-dominated in the world, in a male-dominated music category. And we talking about the early years of hip-hop, you know, when, you know, the DJ was still the man. You know, the DJ was just important as the MC or the rapper. So we talking about back then. So since we talking about female artists, and we're going to do a little comparison, we're going to have some fun with this first part of the show. So we talking about the 80s and stuff. We talking about female rappers. So back then, in a male-dominated music genre, you know, and we talking about male domination, far as not just a male-dominated music genre, but the level of the artist. And back then, man, the artist was dope. You know, back then when hip hop first came out, man, you know, the mid 80s, whatever, the artist was dope. You couldn't go wrong back then. You see what I'm saying? You had a way variety of picks to go when it comes to listen to hip hop. So we talking back then, the lights when LL first came out. You know what I mean? The Beastie Boys, Eric B. Rakim, so forth. I mean, the hitters, Big Daddy Kane, the Ty Juice Crew. And so then back then you had Roxanne Shante in there, which, you know, she went about her career different. You know what I mean? And to be honest, you know, as much respect as Roxanne Shante gets, dog, she can rap. But she wasn't an artist. She was more like a female battle rapper. You know what I mean? But you had Shante, and Shante was like one of those who was nice but didn't put out enough material. You know what I'm saying? She just put out a little material and that was it. But look at it. She was surrounded by a bunch of men, and she was actually going head to head with a lot of the male MCs, holding it down, making a stance for the females in the game. So back then, the females that were around, they really held it down. So Roxanne Shante is one for example, MC Lyte, which a lot of people consider Lyte as the greatest female MC ever. A lot of people consider Lyte the female GOAT MC. I don't have no problem with that. You had Lyte back then. Salt and Pepper, they wasn't lyricists, but y'all get it. They was very effective, had a nice career. Salt and Pepper was like the Jazzy Jeff and Will Smith version of the females. You get what I'm saying? Who else you had? Lady of Rage, Moni Love, yeah, Moni Love, so many. Nikki D, Antoinette, y'all know about Antoinette. I'm messing y'all head up. Y'all know nothing about Antoinette. That's a little too deep for y'all. Yeah, Antoinette. Shoot, I'm just throwing them out there. Then you go to the West Coast, you had 357. Come back to the East Coast, you had the Finesse and Sequence. Who else? I said Moni Love, of course, Queen Latifah, but y'all get what I'm saying. That's just a few. For example, MC Sweet Tea, Sweet Tea, Bahamadia. You know, you had so many. You had females, but all of them couldn't hold it up with the men. And then the music was dope. And then we talk about, you know, their lyrical ability. And those female rappers, they had lyrics. You know what I mean? It wasn't all about getting out there, talking about getting your ass bust all day and, you know, twerking and this, that, and the other. You know, and the female, you know, MCs back then, you know, they talk sexuality and all that. But it had some substance and had some substance and it had a code of respect. You know what I'm saying? To it, they didn't make themselves sound like whores and hoes. How these female rappers are today sound like. It was really a totally different sound. They had a lot of the female rappers back then was about the empowerment of females. You know, of course, that's always been the case because they really think women run the world, but that's a whole nother conversation on another day. But you know, they used to have like these the coalitions and these different these different sectors of female rappers. You know what I'm saying? Just like they had the sisterhood. You know what I'm saying? And they had the sisterhood and all, you know, the top female MCs or that was traveling a lot together. They was on the same level. They kept a sisterhood. They you know, they was there for each other when, you know, a lot of them needed, you know, needed motivation for what they was going through at the time of their career, things like that. So it was really about uplifting women back then with the female MCs. They talked with substance. You see what I'm saying? They really talk with substance. UNIT, I stand for unity, you know, and all that other good things they was talking about. So, you know, they talked a little sass ass music a little bit, but nothing like today. And when I look at it, when I listen to it, and you know, of course, just like anybody, I'm comparing my ears is comparing the music, you know, between the two different genres just as well as anybody else. And it's actually sad. It's actually sad. We know the women have to work more than the men. Well, welcome to it's the man's world. Welcome to it's the man's world. Okay, we know it wouldn't be nothing about a woman, but it's a man's world. All right. Salute to James Brown for letting us know that. But just think about it. If let me see who else are we missing? It's a few other names, but as we get to talking about it, some other names have come about. But the music, the taste in the music, meaning and quality was so much better. You know, you didn't mind your daughter or your granddaughter or your sister or your niece listening to female MCs back then because you know they was actually talking some female. They was being females, but they wasn't on no sex stuff. They was that, you know, man. Listen, I can go bar from bar with these lyricists, bar for bar, and that's what they was doing, and they was holding it down. You know, but at some point, shifting up to the 90s, that's when the diagram for female, the marketing part of female rappers and MCs started to take a change. And it started to take that change in the 90s where it was kind of, that's when, you know, more, you know, women talking, you know, sexuality, being sexy was coming about. So now, you know, the 90s brought the exploitation of women, the exploitation of females, what they do in the street and things like that. Little Kim. You see what I'm saying? That era, you know, then you had, you know, a couple other, you know, females that was talking that type of stuff. Then you had Luke Skywalker, you know, Uncle Luke, Two Live Crew, who've been around since 85, putting out that type of music. You get what I'm saying? But getting back to the first thing that I was saying, is back then, you had all these things going on, and then these female MCs, they had to perform. They, you know, it wasn't just about, you know, making them look sexy. They got to look to them, then you throw them out on stage. No, you really had to get out there and put your foot down. And that's what they was doing. And now when we get to the 90s, like I'm saying, now they changing it up. Now you got the next era. You got the Lil Kim, you got your Foxy Brown, you got your Queen Bee, you know, and a slew of other female, your Rod Diggers and all that. So it started to change for the females, but the females was more compatible, more compatible in the 90s than they somewhat were in the 80s. You know what I mean? Because like I said, with the in the 80s, they had some dope female MCs, but it just wasn't enough. And because the males was just doing so much, you know what I mean? The men we was doing our thing. So it was kind of hard for the women, but they were the ones that made it happen. But now we comparing, you know, the 80s to the 90s, and look how it changed. So now we into the 90s, like I said, and you got the whole new crew coming in. You know what I mean? So now they coming in, they're a little step up in a way, you know, they're a little more sexier because, you know, back in the 80s, they wasn't all sexy looking like that. Let's be honest. You know, not saying that they all was chopped up and screwed, but hey, come on, man. Like, really, come on, because I mean, back then, let's keep it honest, especially with the fellas this morning. Coffee and donuts for grown-ups. Mind your business as you come in, but come on. Let's be honest. And then I didn't look at the roster, attendance sheet to see what early birds is in here, but I know the fellas that's in here. Come on, man. It was not too many female MCs. Well, back then the female MCs, come on, man. Y'all ain't talk about wanting to knock the female MCs off like that because a lot of them didn't, not that they didn't look good, but y'all get what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like, come on. Let's be honest. Don't make me do this to y'all, right? But let's be honest, okay? Let's go there this morning. Let's have fun. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. Now, come on, let's be honest. How many of y'all really was wondering, like, damn, man, MC Lyte finer than a mother? I'm talking about back in the day. I'm not talking about the 53-year-old MC Lyte, okay? I'm not talking about her. I'm not talking about the MC Lyte you start wearing a little makeup and stuff like that. I'm talking about 1988 MC Lyte with the bamboo earrings, with the hairstyle, you know, with the baggy pants and stuff like that. You know, not no dress and no skirt, anything like that. We talking about that MC Lyte, the B girl, because MC Lyte dressed like a B girl, which back then a lot of the female MCs they dressed like B girls. You know what I mean? Just like you had the B boys, you had the B girls. Now, ain't none of y'all think that MC Lyte was nice like that, and y'all not gonna sit here this morning and have the grumpy OG think that y'all was talking about, yeah, man, y'all was on MC Lyte like that. Stop! Don't even start the capping. Don't even start that capping, man. Y'all know y'all wasn't calling for no MC Lyte. You know what I'm saying? Y'all wasn't calling for no MC like that, damn Lyte fine. Then I'm thinking, man, MC Lyte fine. In the building, D1 in the building. What's going on, my brother Ben Israel in the building? I don't know where everybody else said. We got to share this thing out, man. Got to share this thing out. Thought I had more people in the building. And she was going, you know, here. I used to be able to share this out to my audience, but I guess we got to put this thing out and more people come in. But anyway, getting back to it, like I said, so when we talking about the female MCs and things like that, and how it changed from the difference between now and back then, which is really important. And like I said, they didn't, you know, expose themselves. I think the only ones you can say that was out there kind of dressing like that some sort of way was Salt and Pepper. But they did it with class. They did it with taste. You understand what I'm saying? Nowadays, female rappers, female MCs, oh man, they just all over the place. They don't need no room for imagination. The way they dress, the outfits that they wear when they get on stage, man, they get on stage naked, bro. They get on stage naked. Back then, they didn't get on stage damn near naked. You know, they got on stage, they, you know, did a little twerk, this, that, you know, push it, you know, all that stuff. You know, but they carried themselves with some class. And like I said, it was substance. And then anybody, parts females, I mean, went with males to what we talking about the sisters right now. And we know for a fact that these sisters that wind up getting these record deals with these labels, they just didn't get picked just to be getting picked. They really had to impress people. They really had to improve themselves. Whereas now, these days, you don't need much to get signed or to get put on. Shit, you look halfway, anything like you know, you got a record deal. If you're willing to do favors to advance your career, they doing that for you. Now, they did it for you back then, but definitely now, because today's females, they're easier, they're more gullible. They a little more, I don't want to use the word ratchet, but they are a little more, they a little more wild than the woman in my era. You see what I'm saying? So that's why it's easier to sell all this sex and this, that, and other to the audience today because of the female artists that's out today. All the female rap artists out today that you hear on the radio does what? What they doing? Promoting prostitution. They promoting prostitution, which they promoting prostitution because they telling you, you know, you gotta pay to slay it. If you want to play with it, you got to pay for it and all this, you know. They telling you it's gonna cost you, boss. You know, no money, no honey. You know what I mean? And they really mean that. So I'm like, well, how did they go from pushing women empowerment to pushing prostitution? If that makes sense. Because like I said, when they first started out with substance, man. They started out with substance. And it changed. It actually changed. And I can't say that it changed for the it definitely didn't change for the better. You know what I mean? And can't even say it changed for the better as far as money, because the money's not even what it was back then. And the money ain't really like that now neither. Like, and think about it, you know, they not making as much money as they should be in this time, you know, but the women, that's what they was doing. So they had to come up with something to try to get the women artists to put out more of a positive message. You know what I'm saying? You had Nikki D, Daddy's Little Girl. Y'all remember that? Come on, man. We can go there all day with the music as far as these female MCs. But that's the difference between the early through the whole entire 80s and up to the 90s and all the way up to right now. And it's a big difference. It's nothing like it was then. Some of the stuff of today is cool. I can only take it for as long as what the song is. If the song is 2 minutes and 43 seconds, then that's what it is. And I probably wouldn't play that song back again. You see what I'm saying? But it's different. They not talking about uplifting women. These female rappers today is not talking about uplifting anything. The only thing they talking about is uplifting their damn legs, or their butt cheeks in the air, being a hoe, being a prostitute. This is what they pushing today. You know, back then the female artist was telling you, go out there and try to do something with yourself. Become a doctor, become a lawyer, do something. But it wasn't telling you to be in the streets and you know, getting your mileage ran up on you, getting your body mileage ran up on you because you letting so many men run through you because you trying to do as much, you know, humping around as the men, which is a never good thing that's never a good thing for women. Never a good thing for women. But I'm going to hit y'all to something. Women sleep around more than men do. Leave it at that. We're going to keep it at the music until we go to the next segment. All right? I'm going to say that again. But women creep around just as well or just as much as men. All right? Not throwing no shots at the woman, because I'm a fair shooter. Y'all should know that by now. I don't take nobody's side. I ain't on nobody's side. I'm on the side of the truth. I'm on the side of the facts. Not the homie, not the homegirl, nothing in between. I ain't on nobody's side. I'm on the truth side, on the fact side. One of the two, if they on the side of whichever I stand for and represent, then that's good. But it ain't teaching these young ladies nothing. the Sexy Reds and you know the Megs, and they ain't teaching these females to be nothing but chirp, 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 chirp. You know, sell yourself. Put a tag on your ass and break his bank. That's what the message in female rap music is about today. You don't want your little girl listening to that nonsense, do you? I'm glad my daughter is grown now, and even when my daughter was young, I had to, it was some, you know, music out there that I still had to worry about coming from female artists. I mean, my goodness, when my daughter was born, that's when Lil' Kim was doing her thing. You know, y'all know what Lil' Kim was saying. Listen, Lil' Kim is probably one of the most influential female MCs ever in any type of genre of music. Cause she turned the hood up. The hood turned up, boy. The females, the hood turned up. Let's keep it real when Lil' Kim came out, man. But Lil' Kim came out, the girls, they woo, man. Yeah. And since you know, we run an early show, so can't talk about that at the level of capacity that I want to, but y'all get what I'm saying. Lil' Kim came out, it was on. You hear me? It wasn't nothing. You can tell the females, and they was out there dressing all, you know, and out there, you know, Lil' Kim, the reason why a lot of females, excuse me as I say this, and I'm going to try to make it as clean and professional as possible, because we do have people listening to us from the very first time we get on here. But Lil' Kim gave females the one-on-one on how, you know, how to blow a horn, okay? How to play a flute. So we're going to keep it real clean. You know, Lil' Kim had all the girls out there wanting to play the flute. Y'all get what I'm saying? Paraphrasing, keeping it clean. Follow me now. Wanting to play the flute. And I'm talking about girls who never even thought about messing with the flute. You know, I play the piano. Y'all get what I'm saying? Follow me now. But then Lil' Kim come out and she's saying, I'm not going to repeat the lyrics, but y'all know the song. Huh? Take it in the bud. Yeah, but you know, all that stuff. And at that time, I know for me, I ain't even want my woman reciting Lil' Kim lyrics. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Because she made that type of influence. Is it a very good one? No, not really. No, it's not really a good one, but it was an impact. And she had females out in the street sucking D for the first time, because a lot of them wasn't on the sucking D side. They was just on to, you know, just experiencing it, going for a little ride along on the D, you know. Take a ride on the D around Mulholland Drive. Y'all get what I'm saying? But you know, now that Lil' Kim came out, and then the rest of them, they was talking about putting in your mouth. You know, like Akinyele. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, Akinyele. You know what I'm saying? But y'all get exactly what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Y'all get exactly what I am saying. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get exactly what I'm saying, and that's what it was. You ain't want none of your folks. If she was a female, you know, listening to Lil' Kim and Fox, you know, they talking about, playing that flute, making men get on their tippy toes. You know what I'm saying? Gotta have some humor with this serious talk at time, you know. But like I said, it's not a good thing. It's a fun thing. It's a fun fact, but at the same time, it's a serious fact too. Because people listen to music. People rather listen to music than to listen to their own damn parents. People would rather listen to music than to listen to a neighbor or listen to a friend that's trying to give them good advice. But they listen to that damn music. I mean, look at it. Like I was saying, the exploitation of women, far as coming from the artist, started back in the 90s. And once it made it into the 2000s, it just went full-fledged and they never let up on that. So just look at the game plan. So everything that the powers that be, when it came to female rap artists, they was putting out this certain type of music, this certain message, because they want females to be, community service, community loving, however you want to put it, for the streets. Let me say that. They want them to be for the streets, and that's it. There's nothing in their music that's telling these young sisters, to slow down, think about it, smarten up, husband up, whatever the case may be. It's not doing that for them these days. It's keeping them down. It's keeping their frequency down, keeping them low and down. And that low and down energy that is keeping them on is doing what? By telling them go out there, keep on having multiple sex with so many different people, blah, 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 blah. That's not a good thing. It's not. And that don't turn men on like that. And we know men, we can be dogs, but man, even a stray dog got his limits. Okay? Even a stray dog got his likes and dislikes. So there is a certain level that we all as people would not cross. But in the music industry, they cross the boundaries so many times with the message that they conveying in the music purposely. But you running around talking about you a queen. You ain't no queen if you running around talking about something this, something that. I mean, we can get into something else, but this morning ain't the time for it. Because I got a whole nother thing about the king and queen, but I can't get into that right now. We're gonna keep it on this music. We're gonna talk about this morning. But it's definitely a difference. And like I said, today female MCs, their message is not uplifted. It's just pushing sex and drugs, sex and drugs, sex and drugs, sex and drugs. Same thing with the men, sex, drugs, violence, sex, drugs, violence. But then when is enough is enough? It's so much poison in the atmosphere. It's like everywhere you turn, it's not really anything too good or something really to be. You get what I'm saying? But you got to make a change. But they ain't gonna do that. They're gonna keep on doing it as long as they can to keep the people where they at, to keep these young women where they at, because they want the next generation to be stuck. All right. And that's what it is. But I don't want to be listening to no female MCs and they're talking about keeping their woman down. You know what I mean? I don't want to hear none of that. But give me some dope content, some dope lyrical content where you can learn, and everything will be cool. But it was good listening to Yo-Yo talk about all those things. And see, with that being said, I was listening to Yo-Yo, and she had a couple other things that she was talking about. But within her career, some of these things that she came across because of what she was doing with her music, the opportunities that came forward, she still got these opportunities, and he's still doing great things for their age. And well, shout out to Yo-Yo, who's still getting royalties to this day, from the Martin Lawrence Show for playing Shanae's best friend, Key Lolo. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And before I move on, right? See, look at it. Look how the music from female MCs back in the 80s and 90s. Look at it. Look at how it aged. Look how the career age compared to the females of today. And it look like their careers ain't gonna be aging very well. Because out of all these new school, the today's female, MC rappers, whatever you want to call them, I don't see them in anything else but besides. But y'all get what I'm saying? I don't, before you hear about endorsements, they got Yo D Free in the building, Gregory Pratt in the building, JBTTWT, Melanie Queen in the building. And back then, how they go out and reach out to the artists and they give them endorsements. I mean, just look at the difference. Look at the music, the hip hop industry back then and now, right? And a lot of them, they was able to cross into other revenues. You know what I'm saying? Because of their career, they was good in their career and they opened up a revenues for them. Look how many of them went into acting. Compared to the day, the female MCs today, I don't see them in anything else. I don't see them in anything else, but look at some of the ones from back then, they evolved. They done went from being on television shows to stepping into the perfume industry, coming out with their own fragrances, all type of things. And it shows that because the quality in the quality of the music and the way that they carry themselves is the reason why they able to get better things than these females today. And like I said, you give me one of these ones, I ain't seen none of. I mean, good morning. You hear about them, making a little cameo appearance on a wrestling, but really just think about it. The industry helped them more back then than now. Really think about it. Look between everybody that y'all can think about, for its female rap artists, 80s and 90s. Think about them and look at where they at today. Look what they did. Most of them was on sitcoms. What sitcoms? These little hoary, little Dory, the Gorillas and the Sexy Red. What damn sitcoms they on? Queen Latifah wound up on a successful show. Living Color, very successful show. Like I said, shit, Yo-Yo wound up on goddamn Martin Lawrence, playing a good role, playing Key Lolo as Shanae's best girlfriend. Who else? A lot of them, actually, you gonna go get your coffee and stuff? So they did a whole lot of different things. They was popping up in, a lot of movies and stuff like that. These ones right here, the reason why they ain't making no damn money because the industry ain't got no damn money for these fools. They out here pushing this message, tell them, to be fast in the ass and all this stuff, and put all this mileage on a good Porto box. You ain't supposed to be putting all that mileage on a Porto of life. What the hell is wrong with y'all? Life come out that. You shouldn't even want too many things going up in there. It's going to disrupt the portal and make it poison. And then when the baby come out, I got all these different goddamn attitudes going on because they didn't let all that nonsense up in them. But they really cared for them a little more back then and now because that's why they opened up and made other opportunities for them. They ain't making no opportunities for them now. You know what I'm saying? You don't even hear about these young female artists that they getting endorsements that they got back then. Like I said, I was talking about movies, talking about perfumes, stepping into the winery business, the liquor business. You come out with a wine, like they wasn't doing none of that. But they not doing none of that now. You know what I mean? And it's all because Let's be honest. It's the artist and it's the label, and they want to push. They don't really want these women to strive. And here we go, election time, and they sitting out here talking about, oh, we want a woman president. And this old little raggedy little fake ass Indian, a red dot. There ain't no feather. The feathers is the real one. And this old red dot. I ain't heard her say anything about doing anything for these beautiful women of today. Not a damn thing. But and guess what? The ones that's coming that perform for us are ratchet joints. Look, see how that is? How you talking about you want somebody to be the damn president is a woman. Now she's supposed to be all class because she's a damn woman, but she got Meg Thee Stallion with her ass cheeks hanging out at her damn joint. You ain't gonna get my vote like that. I ain't gonna even be able to think straight. I'm look at your damn DNC joint and I see Meg Thee Stallion performing on there. I'm gonna forget about the politics. I'm gonna be thinking about the ass and tits. Let's just be honest. But this is how she want to get your vote. So that's already showing you what they be using these females for. And they ain't got no problem with doing it. But y'all talking woman empowerment. Don't talk that woman empowerment stuff right now. And right now, it's a poor representation of it. But you're gonna sweep. How you doing? You're gonna sweep that up under the rug. Well, I ain't gonna let you sweep it up under the rug. Cause if y'all going for this damn woman to be president, then y'all should be telling her to have some damn classy ass people representing her. She got all the ratchet people representing. Yeah, vote for her. Where's the classy motherfucker saying vote for her? Then I ain't heard a classy celebrity say anything about the bitch. Excuse my language, but it's classy everyday woman that been talking about it. I got one right here. She's classy though, but I'm talking about on the big scale. Everybody that been showing that has been these little nasty little ratchet ass girls. I'm not lying. See, before at DNC, you can get a Whitney Houston up there. You know, you can get a Aretha Franklin or a Gladys Knight or something. You know, now these DNC, you got all these little ratchet ass girls in there. Y'all talking about women empowerment? Y'all need to stop that. I tell y'all what, this is what's going to happen, right? Because I don't want to turn to a political thing. If she become president, I'm going to replace her with the right woman. Right? That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to replace her with the right woman. I'm going to go kidnap a real woman, and then I'm going to get up there to be president, and then I'll be happy then because I ain't You need grandmom to be president. You give me a grandmom all day, they can be president of this goddamn country. Give me a 90-year-old grandmama, 80-year-old grandma. They can run this mama. No, president is like he's doing it. Huh? And he got 34 times to run for president. President is like, yeah, you see all this nonsense that's going on. This is what I'm talking about. That's why I can't entertain it. That's why I can't entertain it. But this is what, see, y'all like this little young little stuff and this, that. Yeah, y'all like all that little crazy stuff. They all crooks. That's how I feel. Yup, one crook will be like, no, he's more of a damn criminal than I am. I'm like, nah, you're all criminals as far as I'm concerned. Shit, it's happening.
I told him I was sick.
Oh, he was all the other day. I feel you, bro. But listen, like I was saying, y'all, you know, the music has definitely changed. And it changed for the damn worse, man. And they promoting all this nonsense. That's why I don't really like listening to it too much when they come to the females. You know, I like to talk with the female joints because, you know.
Monday felt like Monday and Tuesday. Tuesday felt like Tuesday and Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
Wednesday felt like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Right.
But if it was the day you call, you still look at it?
Fuck no. You should have your ass here at 8 o'clock today, goddamn. Yeah. But like I was saying, y'all getting back to I was saying, having fun with the co-workers and stuff, but it didn't change. So they gotta do something different when it comes to this hip hop thing. Far as the women, they gotta do something. They gotta come with something with substance, a good message that's gonna really be for the upliftment of these young sisters in the cities, because that's what's important to me. When you listen to music, we're supposed to get a message from it, because musicians and singers, they are messengers. There are people that's holding information on all aspects of life, no matter if it's from a personal aspect, religious aspect, all those things. That's what music is, and as a message and a messenger, and that's what it is. But the message from today's messages ain't too good. It's not too good, and it was good to hear Yo talk about those things, because it's a much needed conversation, and he has so much more respect for the female rap artists back in the 90s and the 80s, so forth, than now. But let me move on to the next thing about the music thing. So hopefully y'all like that part. But also when it comes to talking about hip hop and today's music and the message that's in it and the artists and things like that. I see a decrease overall. I don't know. Hip hop could be on its way into. I think so, because people say, "Well, hip hop always lasts." Well, as far as hip hop itself, the elements, you could kind of say they're gone. But as far as the music, I don't think it's going to be around. I don't think it's going to be around too much longer. Or if it is going to continue to be around, it's not going to be to a point where you're going to be making money, because the industry is not making money now. It's not. You got people stepping down. You got people stepping down. You got all these cases going on. I don't know. So you got your little babies and grandbabies out here now. Don't let them listen to too much of this rap music, because they gonna think that's what they want to do. And rap ain't gonna be here long enough. It's no longer gonna be a way out for urban city people. It's no longer going to be an outlet for the urban city. I'm pretty sure we can all agree with that. It's already dying off. Hip hop is already dying off. Hollywood is already dying. The industry overall is starting to swindle down. It's starting to burn very slowly. The money is not there. The money is not there. So when the money ain't where it's supposed to be, it ain't gonna last too long. Remember, Hollywood. This is the most. This is you guaranteed to make it here. You guaranteed to be a part of having the riches and being famous. This is what everybody thinks about Hollywood. Now, do everybody make it that far? No, they don't. But we know that's the scene of Hollywood. But like I said, it's no longer going to be an industry for people to pursue a career to make a living. So hopefully these people, whatever little money that they making, they doing something smart with it, investing it or something. Because like I said, I don't think this genre of music is going to be around anymore. So now, what's that going to do for the people who's not, because ain't none of them really talented. But now they ain't signing no more people to major deals, or they signing you for really nothing, like literally pennies. We heard stories when people got, FUBAR and contracts and thought they got signed for $2 million, only got signed for $200. You gotta watch these things. But I mean, I'm pretty sure some of y'all will agree with me this morning on how the industry is actually going down. How it changed between the music from the female artists in the 80s and the 90s had substance to today's female artists. They stuff don't have no substance. Or it's talking about substance abuse. It's either no substance or substance abuse. It's about going around and you sleep with as many men you want to sleep with. That's no. A woman should not have a high number body count of men that enter her damn portal. It's just it. But like I said, moving on. Now, what these artists is going to do now, they better start investing. If they haven't yet, that's one thing they should do is start to invest. That money ain't there. That's why some of them, they still got to get out there, go sell their little drugs and stuff like that, because the money simply ain't there. It ain't guaranteed that you're going to make it big. Christopher Wallace said it best. Oh, damn.
Did somebody score?
Yeah.
It almost hit it?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I didn't even check this car. No.
Is it a contract?
No one came in. Yeah. Yeah, ain't no contractors coming this morning yet. That's just somebody parking there that works somewhere else or something. Yeah. But yeah, so now the industry, man, is falling apart. It's going down. So they're going to have to do something. They're going to have to find another way to make some money, man. They better have some real talent because, getting in the industry and thinking you're going to, break big, that ain't going to be the case any longer. Look, it's already happening. You got record executives and stuff that drop down from their positions. So some of these labels, I'm gonna tell y'all, they're gonna the new people, the new A&Rs or whatever, because they don't even have them anymore. But the new people, the new staff they're gonna have working for these labels gonna be these AI robots. I'm telling you, because so many people that been in the business, that been in these positions for years, has stepped down and are stepping down. So we see that it's falling apart. But I brought it up to say this because I'm really concerned. What's that going to do for the urban city? Because we already know what the ultimate plan for us. They ain't gonna be much. Oh shit! If they don't if they can't make it being an entertainer, then they just gonna be working a regular 9 to 5 and probably working 2 or 3 different 9 to 5s and so forth. But they won't make it here. They won't make it here. It's not there anymore. So what they gonna do? If they never picked up a trade, if they never did anything, and everything was just rap and get dumb high out your damn mind, then they ain't gonna be nowhere. Oh, my brother in the building, C. Ruffin in the building. What's happening, bro? I don't feel sorry for them because they should have been doing other things. That's why I salute people who make intelligent moves. So when these entertainers, no matter if it's from an act or whatever, when I see them make intellectual moves, I'm like, good for that melanated black man. Because they think everybody just stupid. I mean, most of us are. And we're not really stupid. We just do stupid stuff. But we're much smarter than what we are given. But now I can say, well, damn, he did something right with his money. He's building generational wealth for his family. And he's even helping, you know, his own people to build general wealth for their folks. That's how it's supposed to be. And they not teaching these young guys none of that. Everything is dug in, dug out like American made. Dug in, dug out like American made. Everything is all thugging and thugging and thugging. Getting high, popping the pill, popping the pill, popping the pill. Shoot 'em up, bang, bang, shoot 'em up, bang, bang. That's all the men talk about. Because that's what they programmed to put out. And then, oh my God, don't get me started on the females. Don't the dad know. Yes, I did good, that nigga. What in the hell? That's like the most disrespectful shit ever heard in my life. Excuse my language. But the music is purposely being put out there so to leave your people stuck. To leave your people stuck. This is what they putting out there so you can get into your brain. So it's they got the sexy reds and the Megs and all them working on the females. And then you got females talking about women empowerment. How you got women empowerment, but y'all moving like prostitutes? You see what I'm saying, BBO? And y'all moving like prostitutes. What are we talking about? They all trash. Throw them away. Throw them away, man. All trash. That's all that they talk about is putting something in one of their holes in their damn body. And they getting a little bag for it. A bag that they paid $3,500 for. The bag only costs less than $100 to make it. Make sense, baller. They brag about a price that they paid for something, but it ain't even cost half of that to make the damn itch. So really the true value of what you bragging about ain't really got no true value on it. How about that? So is that bag really worth the $3,500 that you paid for it, or is worth $75 that cost to make the damn bag? Is the true value of the bag is what they charging you for it, or what it costs to make the bag? What is the true value of it? Hey, see, Reverend, bro, I've been off of BET. They need to change that damn name, Black Entertainment TV. BET been fell off. BET is probably one of the main reasons, and it's not a bad reason. BET is one of the reasons why I stopped watching award shows. That's all I'm gonna talk about facts, Marky Dan. Yeah, BBO, he sold it years ago. When Bob sold that, when Bob Johnson sold that, man, I was upset. I'm like, what are you doing? Then he sells it back to the oppressors. He puts it in the hands of the oppressors instead of selling it to another melanated man. You feel me, C-Man? Here come damn it, man. Coffee and donuts for grown-ups, man. We in here, man. We bring y'all the best content. You never know what's gonna be your breakfast in the morning. We covering everything, man. We covering everything. Case the voice say, we need more hoes in the world, Craig. Well, Case Avoid, damn it, man, my brother from another. We know how you feeling right now, bro. And I understand that. You know, that's why today's female rap artist works perfect for you. You know what I'm saying? That works perfect for Case Avoid. You know, he don't want no girls with no real brains. He just want a girl to give him some brains. Smash the like button, man. Hey, yo. Oh, man, that was a good one. I might have to, Elizabeth, that was a big one, baby. Hit it and get it. That's right, Case Avoid. Damn it, man, in the building. Damn it, man said, hold up, grumpy OG. You ain't got to be that damn grumpy. Don't you be getting up here and talking down on these little wild, young heathens. I'm an old ass man. I like little heathens. I'm by myself right now. Give me all of them. They gonna keep me young. I know that's right, damn it, man. Drill music all day. I hate that drill music stuff. They need to put a drill into drill music indefinitely. They need to put a drill in drill music indefinitely. Because that's why the boys is out here messed up. We done talked about the women, and I love the women. But we gonna leave on the note of these knuckleheads. The hoes need to eat too. Guess what? They eating a little too much if you ask me, BBO. Hoes gotta eat too. And I gotta continue to eat. And I ain't gonna be feeding these hoes. I ain't gonna be feeding these hoes. They legal, then they good for me. Or we gonna make sure they all legal. You know what I mean? We ain't gonna have you in one of those situations, damn it, man. We ain't gonna do our brother like that. We ain't gonna have you in no R. Kelly mess, you know what I mean? We ain't gonna have you talking about, damn it, man, we seen somewhere with a little 12-year-old. Yeah, we ain't doing that. We gonna make sure you got the right age, you know what I'm saying? Yo, BBO said he reached out to C. Ruffin and told C. Ruffin we need more whole cakes. Whole cakes. Get your whole cakes for sale. Come into a bakery near you. Brought to you by TWT, C. Ruffin and JBT's Kareem Akbar. Come and get your Kareem Akbar and C-Man, C. Ruffin whole cakes. Oh, man. Hey, we got a business venture going on. Hey, Clancy, he already on it. He already on it, baby. Listen, hey, C. Ruffin, you gotta understand. I'm the culprit. I'm the one that actually comes on before everybody in the family, from all of us. So it starts for me. And we be turned up over here every morning. I am the true alarm clock. So we that's how it is. So we get the day started, man. BBO, we get it started. We get it started for all your silliness that you're gonna do, whatever that you do. We sets it off for you. We help you get you in your mood. We serve premium coffee and donuts 5 days a week. So we get you started. So by the time it's time for you to do you just right in it. Yeah, But hey, we gotta get the TWT, JBT, whole cakes, brought to you by C-Man Ruffin and Kareem Akbar. They're counting from the bank. Oh, man. Hey, you going on 8 o'clock, bro? Yeah, make sure y'all go check out the No Duck Zone podcast. Brother C-Man be doing his thing. Dope content. One thing about my brother, No Duck Zone podcast, he has been Every day he's talking about something different because we know we stretching, our boxing talk because it's not too much to talk about far as what's going on now, but we can always bring back the past. And today he's talking about old school wrestling. So every day, C-Man Ruffin is talking about something other than the sport of boxing. So if you're not gonna go over to J Hardcore for eggs and bacon, then go over to my man C Ruffin for pancakes and sausage. You understand what I'm saying? You ain't gonna go. Look, you get me for coffee and donuts for grown-ups. We feeding y'all too much. We gonna start taxing y'all asses. But you get your coffee and donuts for me. You go to J Hardcore, you can get your eggs and bacon. And then if you ain't got a taste for eggs and bacon at the same time, you can just go to the other kitchen where brother C-Man got pancakes and sausages. Ain't nobody here to see you, Otis. So we got you. And I mean, we got you all the way. And then after that, we'll hook you up with some fashion talk to let you know what's the latest fashions. And we got it going on. What's the 411, hun? I got it going on. Got it going on. But yeah. But make sure y'all do that, man. Make sure y'all do that. But listen, we going to get these whole cakes in here, all right? I'm going to work behind the scenes with C-Man Ruffin and my brother Kareem Akbar. They're counting from the bank. And we're going to come out with the whole cakes. You know what I'm saying? Now, C. Ruffin already got the wings, but he ain't put them on the market yet. You know what I mean? He ain't put the wings. Yeah, sweeter than your mama back wings. Oh, man, coffee during for growing is detrimental to my health. I love it, man. I love it. I love it, man. But alhamdulillah, yes, sir, brother. Yes, DS3. But yeah, so it's dwindling down. Hollywood is slowly falling apart. Honestly, these young artists, they're gonna have to find other talents within themselves and do something. Hopefully, they make a proper investment. Of course, fun to listen to. But hey, the old bastard done chilled way out. Hey, tell him, hey, damn it, man, tell him, bro. Tell him, damn it, man. Tell him. Hey, BBO, highlight what my brother K Savoy got right there. Crush, fun to listen to. But hey, the old bastard done chilled the way out. A few years back, he was hell. And you know what? That's how I know these motherfuckers is soft, K Savoy, because they talking about me now. I'm wake up, K Savoy. You know K Savoy. The TWT actually knows. D3 know. Even D3 calmed down a little bit, but y'all, they think they don't know K Savoy. This is the light touch you getting to me. This is the light touch. They don't even understand. I think I still got some old videos. So they can find out for they dance up. Yeah, I was hell. They think I'm hell now, K Savoy. They don't have no idea, except for everyone that do knows. They don't know this. I'm like, this shit is 10 octaves low. You know what I'm saying? Where I'm at right now, I'm 10 octaves low from where I used to be. Listen, people, I got YouTube channels banned. That's how much of a wreck I was. K Savoy would tell you. G5 would tell you. C-Man would tell you. D3 definitely would tell you. This is my 4th channel and I'm really behaving because I'm tired of getting channels shut down. So I've been doing good. And I be having my man BVO worry a little bit with the cuts, and he don't know, boy, this mouth was something vicious, man. I was, that's right, HPDS3, they don't know. Yoda used to wear the glasses. Now, you remember I made fun of Mahari? See, and they don't know. If you see them, hey, whenever you meet somewhere and y'all see somebody refer to me as Yoda, that's what I am. You know what I mean? I'm Yoda wise. You know what I'm saying? We all Yoda wise. You know what I mean? We all Yoda wise in this joint, man, because we know what we know. But yeah, this the light touch version of me. I used to be. Exactly. See, they know, man. Woo. Oh, I used to cuss people out quick. Case of wow, I was quicker than Clint Eastwood, man, on the trigger, man. I'm glad, Case of War ain't, I'm glad BVO ain't got to worry about that, cause I calmed down the whole, I'm getting better, y'all, I'm getting better, man. Maybe I'm gonna have I'm gonna do an intervention, live, you know what I'm saying? I need that, cause I got so much better, man. I came a long way, didn't I? Came a long way, man. And I still got a ways to go. Ain't the way I want to be. You know what I mean? I ain't there yet, but I ain't get back to where I want to be just yet. You know, a little bit more. We're gonna do that. The aim is to one of the things is to actually be a hired broadcasting team to break into these fights and all that. Cause I'm tired of these damn commentators. We gonna make it there. We gonna make it. We gonna make it. We gonna make it. I'm telling you, we gonna make it. We gonna make it, man. Do. What's up, Stan?
I wanted.
Excuse me, there.
We'll see. They cut it. They cut things up.
What I'd say is this, Murder. It's us Ohio boys. You know how we get, you know how us Ohio niggas get down, nigga? Ohio nigga, double O, what's up, yo? Columbus, Akron, Cleveland, Springfield, Dayton, Youngstown, what's up, y'all? Cincinnati, too, I ain't forget about you. You know I love y'all niggas.
Shout out to Ohio, man. Shout out to Ohio. You know, shout out to Ohio. Yeah, shout out to Ohio, man. You know, I love Ohio. There's certain places I've been a few times that I'm really big about. I'm big on Ohio. Always liked Ohio. When I was out there on the road with 3 Times Dope and all those cats, Ohio was a very hot spot for 3 Times Dope. They was loving their music out there. So been to Cleveland a couple times, Dayton, Columbus, Youngstown, Dayton, Cincinnati. So been to about altogether about between 6 to 8 cities in the state of Ohio. We've been to more than once. You know what I mean? So it is a great place. Love the music. Yeah, that is a great experience. And I you know, somebody asked me if they think I got a living on the road baby out there. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Ohio might be one of those spots where I got one of those type of children. You know what I'm saying? It's a possibility. That don't mean that you go around the whole entire goddamn state of Ohio, Kareem Akbar, trying to find if I got a little. Well, it wouldn't be a baby out there now. They'd be about 30-something years old now. If I got a love child out there somewhere in one of those cities in Ohio, and the child, he's got to be about 35 years old, 35, 36 years old. Crush you, old mother. I'm old, man. No, I ain't old. I'm getting older, but I ain't old. The hell wrong with y'all? I ain't old yet, but I'm getting older. I am older, but I ain't old. Watch y'all damn young miles before I put y'all across my lap and get that switch off that damn tree and whip that ass. DS3 said, a lot of hoes out there, they call it oh hi ho. And the Rock Hall of Fame is out there too. Yes, it is, Case of Boy. Never got a chance to visit the Rock Museum Hall of Fame. Which that'd be, you know what, that'd be something nice on the bucket list to take a trip out there just to go to that, you know, because I'm planning on making some stops like that. I was planning on going to the Smithsonian, but I probably just wait until somewhere early mid 225. Age is escalating, but the game is too. Thank you, my brother. Thank you, 2S3. Yeah, we just smart in case of war. We definitely ain't old. We're smarter. And that's the scary part because, like I said, as I calm down as a person, like everyone knows, and I calm down not just on the internet, but even out here in real time, you know, because I'm the same person off the internet. You know what I'm saying? It's the same person. I want to tell you that. So I calmed down a whole lot. I really did because I didn't get to points, you know, I pull up on you. Or if I can't get to you, I had somebody in your state, in your city, knocking at your door, asking what was that you was saying out your mouth to my mans and them. Cat said BBO don't know nothing about the Ohio players. Woo! Man, you ain't from Ohio if you don't know about the Ohio players. You know what I'm saying? You don't know about the Ohio players. You ain't from Ohio. I was just claim something else. You know what I mean? Ohio. Skin tight. Hey, Kaz, I know you old enough. Now, if there's one song by the Ohio players, now, as far as the streaming apps, they used to have this one song that I'm talking about on their albums, right? But now when you go to the music streaming apps for the albums, now you can't find a certain song that used to be on, I think, the Vanity album, but the name of the song is called Satan's Boogie. Satan's Boogie. I know what you, Kaz, I know you know what I'm talking about. It's called Satan's Boogie. Oh, Satan's Boogie or Satan Dance by the Ohio player. But as far as the albums that's online, they took that song off that album. So you gotta punch it up unless you got that song in your archives. And the Ohio players, listen, we gonna go out on the Ohio players, man, which gave me an idea for tomorrow's show. Cool. So we gonna be doing some music tomorrow. And but I hit the brothers up in advance to let them know what I'm gonna be talking about. Ohio is a part of Yoda now. Hell yeah, man. And this song, Satan's Boogie, oh my God, man. That joint is mean. Yo, I mean, it is mean, man. Listen, y'all know about the Ohio players. Go check them out. Skin tight. She's out that messes and our skin tight switches. Round the folks in the ditches. Baby, I'm about to bust some stitches. Yeah, skin tight. Skin tight. Yeah, man. What y'all know about that, man? Funky Wormhole, Big Dre, JBT. I'm his manager. Yeah, I'm his manager. It's called the Worming. He goes out, he comes down, he plays funky grooves, he goes back into his hole. Big Dre, I'm telling my age, bro. I'm telling my age. Funky good guitar around. Hey, Big Dre, you hear me? Big Dre, do you hear me singing the Funky Worm? You know? Don't feel sorry for his Mexican ass case of boy. Forget it. But yeah, I love the Ohio players, man. Vanity is my song, though. I love Vanity, man. That's my joint by the man. I love everything about Ohio players because they are a true definition of a funk band. You know, never got to see them live in concert, but I did hear a live concert of them. It was an audio, and it was back in '76, and they was on tour. And I think they was out in New England. They was either in New England or they was in Roxborough. And I remember, and it was so nasty, man. But I never got a chance to actually see the Ohio players. But man, they dope, man. I could do a whole 2-hour damn show just talking about the Ohio players, man. Yeah, hell yeah, man. The funky worm. That Big J came in with the funky worm on him. Woo, 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 woo. Listen, man, that's that work. That is that work, man. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, you saw them before, nothing fancy. They just came out and jammed. Yeah, now I do know from me doing my research on them that, you know, they was just they wasn't, you know, really, you know, special effects. They wasn't as dazzling or as fancy as some of the other bands, but they just come out, and Ohio players was they was a true definition of a jam session. Now, I mean, that makes sense, Kaz, because that's what they did. They jam session, like you said. They set up their shit and they get the jam and they do them and then they out. That's the jam session. You know what I'm saying? So I look at them as, you know, two true examples of a jam session. To as where you got your some of your other funk bands, like when you got the you got Funkadelic, you got Parliament and Funkadelic, the Rubber Band, you got Mandrill. The list goes on, and how, you know, those musicians and those bands dressed and how they played. But I love it, man. I love it. Yeah, Case of Boy. Actually, I just showed that Arsenio Hall video to one of my little nieces. You know what I mean? What is she now? She's about 21, and she watch a lot of the old stuff on TV because she wasn't big enough to watch like Martin Show and all that stuff. So a lot of stuff that she wasn't born yet to watch, or maybe it was just an infant, I tell her to go back and watch it. So, you saw them live in New Orleans? Oh, I know that was dope, man. And yeah, I let her check that out, and you know that now she can't stop telling her friends about it. Yeah, my uncle was on an Arsenio Hall show. And it's dope because Case of War, you know who he's on the Arsenio Hall show with? We was on there with Robert Englund. Yes, Freddy Krueger, Robert Englund. That's who we was on the Arsenio Hall show with that night. You know what I'm saying? Even though they do the live recording during the day and then they put it on at night. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, yeah. Those was the days, man. Those was the days. But man, listen, man, it's almost 8 o'clock. So I'm gonna get up on out the way, man. The early bird squad, the dopest squad. The early bird squad is just the squad, period, because they just in here. We're around all day. We're around all day long. So the bird team, and we ain't talking the Eagles. You know what I'm saying? We ain't talking no Eagles. We ain't talking no Falcons. None of that. We the bird squad. You know what I mean? The Phoenix bird squad. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know. Yes, thank you, Caz Sports, man. I try to bring the fire the best way that I can, man. But your show is dope. If you're looking to learn about the etymology of the sport, meaning the early days of boxing, Caz Sports, the box story is there for you to go get your early tutorials on the sport of boxing. So you can, if you need to learn about the early parts of boxing, that's where you go at the Caz Sports, the box story, you know, because when I go over there, it's a still learning session for myself too. Because like I said, I don't know every single thing in the sport, but I know of everything that went on in the sport. So it's still a lot for all of us to learn, you know. But listen, man, I got to get out the way because Jay Hardcore is coming on with eggs and bacon in a few minutes, and I'm about to get up on out of here because I'm gonna beat y'all over there because I'm gonna go get some eggs and bacon from him, and then I'm going over to C. Ruffin. Make sure y'all go to No Duck Zone podcast and check out my man C. Ruffin. He's serving pancakes and turkey sausages, and I will be right over there for that because no swine on my mind and no pork on my fork. You understand what I'm saying? And make sure y'all check out my bro Cash Sports, the Box Historian, Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You know, stamp it out. We coming for it, and we will be in that spot. TWT, JBT, man, we like fucking Voltron up in this joint. Listen, man, I appreciate y'all. Y'all know I really do from the bottom of my goddamn locks and everything else. So with that being said, where's my brother at? Yo, Kareem Akbar. Yo, Kareem. Come on, man, take us up on out of here, man. You know, I ain't worrying about nobody out here in the YouTube streets. You know,
I can't tell you how much I don't care. I couldn't even tell you how much.
If I got a problem, I'm calling Kareem Akbar. I'm protected by Viper. Stand back. So with that being said, y'all have a great Wednesday. Y'all going to see us. So we going to see y'all in about 28 minutes. No matter if we go left wing or right wing, we going to be there. Yo, it's another dope show. Coffee and Donuts for Gorillas with yours truly, the Grumpy OG. What more can I say? Also, I'm just not the only host of this show. I am not. Y'all just hear me most of the time. The other host is BBO. The other host is Case of Boy. The other host is Pride. I got a whole team. I'm just the lead man, but sometimes, you know, I want to sit back too. I mean, I don't want to be Cisco all the time. So, you know, Jazz, Woody, you know, they can do their thing. Yeah, make sure y'all sub to everybody here that come to check me out, because if they got content and they coming to check me out, you know they dope, man, because they just don't be checking everybody else, and I really appreciate it, man. So one love to everybody. BBO, you got an outro. Let's go. We out of here. I see y'all soon.
We really boxing. Who wanted the baddest? Let's see. Oh, we boxing, yeah, we boxing. I need that belt like it ain't no other option. So we punching and weaving and blocking. Defeat ain't